Hi there, Loy from loymachedo.com and whoisloymachedo.com. Today is the 7th of September 2014. It's a Sunday at 11:54 in the morning. Now, I happen to get these three questions. One is related to being a successful businessman. The second one is about me working in GITEX. And the third one is getting a tattoo, which is, once again, the same question that people keep asking me. So I'll address all three. The first one is, hi, I'm 19. In the future, I want to start a successful venture like GITEX. GITEX is a company that is based in India. They seem to be doing well in the Indian market, and they're expanding into the Middle East territory. So they mostly what they do is they get components and parts assembled together, and they create affordable iPads, iPods, the mobile phone accessories and mobile phones and speakers and all computer accessories. So I'm doing accounts and finance. What are the things I should do right now that I don't repent in the future? I'm an introvert too, in the sense of improving myself in some areas, and thanks for coming back on Ask FM. You don't reply to such questions on Facebook. Okay, so I'll just answer the questions. The first one is, at 19, that the very fact that you have a vision that you want to be something in life is amazing. Hats off to you that you want to do something, and that's good. I want to start a successful venture like GITEX. It's good to have a vision to have a startup company. So go ahead. I would definitely recommend you to go ahead and try to do whatever you can to ensure that you achieve success. I'm doing accounts and finance. Now, you need to understand that in order to be a businessman, you need to get your hands dirty into business. You need to be there with business. You need to work, negotiate, buy materials, sell materials, know the feel of what it is to be a businessman. Sitting in the four walls, the security of your house, having your mom and dad pay for your bills, and just thinking that I'm going to start a visionary company, that doesn't work. You need to understand that some of the Indian communities, like the Sindhi, the Punjabi, the Marathis, Gujaratis, these guys, what they do is their children, right from a very young age, they put them into business. As soon as they finish school, they just stop it, or even when they are in school at the 8th grade, they start, in the evenings, putting them in the shop and asking them to assist them with their, like especially these gold traders. So what happens is they get the feel of business, they understand the language, they know how to negotiate, they know what to speak to the suppliers, what to tell the suppliers, how to get the best rates, how to check raw materials, how to sell, the language of selling. So this is an ongoing education, and it's a hands-on process. What you're trying to do is you are studying accounts and finance. It's like, I want to be a bodybuilder. I want to be, let's say, bodybuilder, or I want to be a world-class runner, or I want to be an Olympic athlete. And what I'm doing is I'm sitting and reading about it in the house. So you can't become a bodybuilder unless you bodybuild. You can't become an Olympic athlete unless you start practicing. You can't. Let's say you want to learn driving. You can't learn driving by sitting in the house and reading a book on driving. You need to be there on the field. So I don't think that learning accounts and finance is going to make you a smart, savvy businessman. It's only going to give you knowledge of accounts. So your sub-question is, what are the things I should do right now that I don't repent in the future? It's very simple. What you need to do is be there in the field, get your hands dirty, be where the action is, and start working towards your goal. Have reachable and achievable goals. You need to be very realistic. And yes, you need to also understand that just because one businessman was successful doesn't mean you can also become. GITEX also has luck on its side. It has the right time, the right place, the right mix. 20 years from today, we do not know if GITEX would survive, because most of the companies do not survive unless they have something absolutely unique. Now, GITEX, what it has is, it has a market where it's making mobile technologies affordable. That doesn't mean that they're going to survive a few years from today unless they have something absolutely innovative. If companies like Apple and Microsoft can suffer, if General Motors could move into bankruptcy, why is GITEX, let's say, foolproof against the future? So you need to understand that there is a lot other variables than what we read in the books of being, having a vision and trying to achieve success. I'm not trying to take anything away from that, but these are hardcore realities. Then I want to improve myself in some areas. Very simple. Experience teaches you the best lessons, and you need to have a mentor in business so that he can help you. And thanks for coming back on Ask FM. All right. Next question, Loy, are you working for GITEX? No, I'm not working for GITEX. I'd love to see you once again with those crazy avatars you come up with. Okay, I'm not working in GITEX this year because my asking price was $1,000 a day. The reason being is I know I'm charging what people would charge for 8 days is what I'm charging for per day. The reason being is my appearance, my personality is totally unique. It is not like having a student. See, there's a difference between a student who is 18 years old and a professional like me who's nearly 38. Now, most of the students, what they do is they come dress up with all these youngsters who are there and start selling, shouting, screaming, putting up signboards. I don't do that kind of stuff. So what my schedule was when I was in GITEX is I used to get up at 4:30 in the morning. By, let's say, 5, finish breakfast. By 6, I was there at the GITEX halls because I didn't want to experience the traffic of Sharjah, Dubai, which was terrible. Then by 8 o'clock, I would start networking with people. By 9, get my makeup ready. By 10, I would be absolutely then and there. And right from 10 all the way, I think, up to 9 o'clock in the night, I think I was there on the field trying to make an impact, network with people, and trying to be noticed. So I really did work hard. I did work very hard, and I think I made a statement. I agreed. Some people didn't like the way I did it. Some people felt I was insulting them, but people remember me. Most of them don't remember anyone else. They remember me. So I believe that my strategy was effective, and for that, I believe I should be paid what I think I'm worth, and especially given the fact that after those 15 days of GITEX, I worked both for GITEX and Technology Week. I was absolutely sick. I was really sick. It took me a week to get back on my feet. So it's not worth for me to work for anything less. I believe this is what I'm worth. So, and given the fact that there were more than 14,000 applicants for GITEX this year, because students are really desperate to get a job and they're ready to work for literally anything, I would like to work only if my terms and conditions are met. Having said that, if a company feels that they're getting value by employing my services, great. If they feel no, then they have other avenues. They can even spend up to $1 million dirhams putting a billboard up and having people just see it and walk away. So it depends how you want it. So am I working for GITEX this year? No, I'm not working for GITEX this year. Last question is, Loy, I'm 21 years old. What is your opinion on me getting a tattoo? No, don't get it. See, the thing you need to understand is tattoos is a statement. It's a statement that people want to make that they are either macho or they're modern or they are futuristic or, they are with the in crowd or they even want to have memories. But you need to understand this, that the tattoo is a lifelong decision. It's like a mark that you put on your body that will never go. And you need to understand that when you're 21, the choices that you make, the person that you are, the character that you are, is totally different from what you'd be in the future. Now, when I was 21, I was absolutely silly. I was absolutely stupid. The girls I was dating, the stuff that I was doing, the people I liked, this cuisine that I was eating, the styles that I have are so different to what I'm today. I mean, if I look at myself today, I'm shocked. I was nothing like I was at 21. In fact, 20, 30, and now nearly coming at 40. 3 different personalities. And if you get a tattoo when you're young, what happens is as you grow bigger, the tattoo fades, the detail disappears, and it looks like a blob on your skin, and it looks really ugly. So if you honestly ask me, I would say, please don't get a tattoo. It's not the age to get a tattoo. Yes, there are people who get a tattoo, but then you will regret it because as you grow up, as time passes by, you'll have the money and finance to get an even better tattoo, even a stylish one. So don't spoil your skin. In fact, get a temporary tattoo, experiment it, play with it. I would honestly say tattoos these are very tough personal decisions which you need to take. I've never met anyone who got a tattoo when they're young and said, I'm proud that I got this tattoo done. So this is what I'd suggest. Rest I'll leave it up to you and decide if you want to get or don't want to get. But yes, do keep in mind that there are a lot of careers out there that if you get a tattoo, they will not accept you in it, especially airlines, banking, service industry, hospitality, and even the medical profession. So think really deep and really hard before getting a tattoo. Don't get a tattoo impulsively, getting drunk or emotionally. It's not worth it. So Loy from loymachedo.com and whoisloymachedo.com giving you his views on the questions that are asked. Thank you very much. If you have further questions, you can send me an email or send me an Ask FM. Goodbye for now.